Hi everyone, welcome to Linda's Creative Life. I'm here to show you some more of my guest checks that I've been doing, my obsession with guest checks. I've been doing this 50 stack challenge from prompts. I've enjoyed it so much. So I wanted to share a bunch of them that I've done. This one is all washi tape. This was some black and white washi tape that I colored. And this one, the prompt was pink. So I did a little bit of my flamingos, and I used some paper on here that was had little leaves and stuff in it. I just love the way that turned out. This one was woman, and I've showed this before when I did Enjoy Purple with Us. This one was dictionary page. So I had dictionary page, said key, and so then I added all these keys and I stamped key on there, and that was a lot of fun to do. This is another one that was purple, and it was a book page, and the book page is that teeny little spot right there, and I just kind of got busy with collage, and that's how it turned out, but I really like it. Let's see, this one was paint spatters. So I spattered paint all over it and then added this little girl. And, you know, some are more elaborate than others. This one was butterfly. And I used a beautiful napkin on this one. And it says butterfly on there. And I just thought that turned out really pretty. And that's all I did on it, was just the napkin. This one was really a lot of fun, and its prompt was wax. So I started out making some little wax seals, and then I had leftover wax that I heated back up, and I just drizzled all over the thing. And I had put a little piece of Eiffel Tower paper behind it, and I had this little stamped create, and I just really love how it turned out. Made a little tab at the top with a Brad, and that was one of my favorites. This one was Use a Magazine, and the magazine picture was this girl with her naked back and some big leaves, and I added the butterfly wings and some other some stickers I had watercolored, some trim, some birds, and Use Your Wings. And I thought that one was a lot of fun. This one was Use a Doily, and I did, and I just went with all the greens from this little ephemera sticker thing I had, and that's another Brad, as you can see. I'm not sure if it's a V or supposed to be something, but I liked it. This one is one of my friend's favorites. This Mimi with Love loves this one. And this one was torn paper strips. So I tore all these paper strips, and then I found all these buttons in my stash that picked up the colors and just glued them down. And I just think it came out to be a very interesting guest check. This one was a silicone stamp, so I used the dress form, some thread, that was a pin cushion, that was on the paper, and I used some pattern paper behind it, and then just kind of did decoupage and added the word design, and I really like that one too. I guess I like them all, don't I? This one was ink, and so I did a real light inking on here, used some napkin decoupage, and used some ink to like make this circle, and it was very simple, but I thought it was interesting. This one was, the prompt was a child, and this, oops, there went a little pearl. I'll have to glue that back on. But I found this little girl, one of the Tim Holtz people, and she said, "Me, please." And so I put her on here and used a doily and a butterfly and some real pretty flowers, and that green again that I like so much. And now I'll have to glue a center back on to that flower, but I really like that one. This one was ribbon, and so I just stacked the ribbon. I found these ribbon flowers in my stash. This trim, this pink ribbon, this light pink ribbon that I threaded through some holes in the side, and I was real happy with that. That's 32. This is number 33, and it was hole protectors. So these were some decorated hole protectors that I had, stickers that I had found, I think, at Hobby Lobby. So I decoupaged with some paper. I put the stickers all over it, decoupaged it again, added the Eiffel Tower, and then got my little micro pen and just went to doodling on it, and there it is. I think it turned out kind of fun. This one was numbers, number 34, and I put the number 34 on here. And this was some sticker paper I had, and I just ripped it up and took all the different numbers and collaged them on there. And this is the last one I have done, which is number 36, and it was yellow. So I painted this yellow. I hated it, so I hated the color. It was just, no. So I put some paint back over it and then used another yellow, and it was much better. And then I found this real pretty little postcard that had some real pretty birds on it and the blues. And I ripped it up, ripped the edges to make it torn edge looking, and added some flowers, and there we go, number 35, which is flowers. So that is as far as I've gotten with my 50 stack, but I love it so much that I have decided to host a collab once a month. And it's going to be hashtag Be My Guest. And it's guest checks. I want all of you to join me and find your creative juices flowing on guest checks. It has been the most fun for me, and I don't know why. It's just the right size for me, and you can just do so much. We will share our creations on the 15th of the month. Or I will show what I make on the 15th of each month and give you prompts for the coming month. And you can share yours at the same time or anytime during the month. Just use the hashtag Be My Guest. And I'm just so excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to give you some prompts, and you can use them or not. You can make 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever strikes your fancy. I can't say how many I'll make because this is just a creative expression. And I'm so excited to get this going. So I know my friends Annie and Mimi are going to be joining me, and I wanted to show you some different guest checks that you can get. This is a guest check. These are some I ordered off of Amazon, and I got 5 books of them for, I think it was under $5. I know Walmart has guest checks also. So there's that. There's, this is a guest check I found in my stack. This is old and vintage. And because it has the paper underneath that would have been the receipt. There's some pink ones. You know, I would be loving some pink ones. There's this, you know, they all kind of look the same. And you can also dye these. These happen to be, these guest checks were gifted to me, and these happen to be dyed with avocado. I know, who knew avocado peels would make pink dye? I didn't until I got these. You can tea dye them, coffee dye them, whatever you want. And so I am just so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell in my voice? I'm just really excited. So I invite you to join me, and I will be sharing what I'm making for the coming month, July 15th. And I'm giving you the prompts, and I will leave them in the description box below. And the prompts are for July 15th or anytime in July are watermelon, red, and fireworks. So I hope you'll join me and my friends and spread the word if you're interested. If you don't have guest checks, please just feel free to take a piece of paper and make it, I think they're like 3.5 by 6. And just make yourself a piece of paper and just do it. And if you're very interested, I'm going to be giving away some guest checks. I'm going to be doing giveaways every month. And the first thing I'm going to give away is a pack of guest checks. And all you need to do is leave in the comment section that you are interested and say, check please, and that way I will know that you're interested in getting some of these guest checks, and I will send some out to you if you are the winner. And I will choose them in a couple of weeks so that you have time to get them and use them before the 15th. So thanks so much, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.